There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Canes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Hicks. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The Panthers offense will start this game off. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Panthers with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong?
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. So Miami's offense will go to work for the first time. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
Pass interference. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. This offense has it with really good field position. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Dalton. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Hit right back to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge. The defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off.
Breaks into the open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Canes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's St.Clair. That's reeled in, it's Brown. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Got a little space. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Hurricanes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll leave it with him. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. The pitch. Knocked out of bounds and sticking with that running game as they get deeper in the red zone. And the Canes are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Tight end now in motion. A run for the quarterback. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane!
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll give it to the back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Dalton. Fires to the big fella. And he's dragged down. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Looking to throw. The screen, he can go. Oh, he's got some space. The 50. He's at the 40. The 20. Past the touchdown, Panthers. He got a step and just dusted the field. quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And the extra point.
That nigga transferred to Pitt. He was Miami too. The nigga that just scored on us, Ray Joseph. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
With a quick strike up top, covering 79 yards. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Hurricanes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Toss sweep right. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Looking for a man. It's St.Clair. Under fire. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew he was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Plucks it out of the air. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Give to the back. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. He's up to 49 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Gibson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Canes can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Throws to the tight end. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And he missed it. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Running into the open space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Pitt pushing the pace.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Back to throw, it's Dalton. Rushes on him. And he's going to lose yardage on the play. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It is 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Got it near midfield. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. The give to the back. Passes takes him still on his feet. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
And the Canes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And into the end zone. That's a fumble.
Great job by this defense, not getting down, not quitting. They gave up some yards. The offense got in the red zone. But the most important part of the field, they came up big, forces the fumble, and get the touchback.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The give to the back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to the ground game on the left. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. It's a reverse. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. There's continued
pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Quick pass on the jet motion.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of the spot.
Canes look to keep this drive humming. Brown has it. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's St.Clair. Flushed out of the pocket. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. The official says no good. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To throw, it's St.Clair. He's got it on the move. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They'll try to slam it in. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Canes!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lost a fire on 2nd down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help him.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Flying down the left side. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt.
Nice Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. San Diego State is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Snapdragon Stadium today. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to San Jose State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gibson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking to throw at St.Clair. Unleashes one deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Panthers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Got his man. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. To the air, it's St.Clair. It's complete. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. Now well within striking distances. That third down play gets him a first at the 29. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to Brown. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Canes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking to throw on first down. On target.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass, it's St.Clair. Using the quick game. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big snap.
Hit right back to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The play-action fake. This time he's got his man. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. A deep tradition of backers who make plays and get after quarterbacks. Ray Lewis could do it all back in the day, just like this guy is.
And they look the same, don't they? They look the part.
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
He's breaks into the open. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Pitt will line up to punt it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Running back searching for a hole. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Trying play action. With the catch, it's Brown. Flying the friendly skies. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. What a nice job getting rid of the football, not only avoiding the sack, but getting the nice gain.
And taking a shot, getting hit as he throws it, showing some tough.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Handoff from the gun. At the 35, he's loose. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Pitt pushing the pace.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that do it with ease.
And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to throw, it's Dalton. Finds his back in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The option look. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Pitt will have to boot this one away.
And that's an interesting call by this offense, man. Like, they go with the run, try to maybe catch him off guard, pick up a few yards, but now decision time. Fourth and medium. Does this offense want to now be aggressive and make sure they go for it?
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Got it in the middle. It's Hayes. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Hurricanes in a good spot here with second and short. Red pass is complete. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing. You're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical third down, they go play action, and they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's St.Clair. The quick out. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the 1st down marker.
How about this defense? They needed to come up with a big stop, and they did. Great job trailing late in this football game, probably forcing the punt here, and a chance to set up your offense with great field position, and they need a score.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed give-me 4th down conversion either, but still, they trust in him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. They want to run this quarterback. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? Now the pitch. Touchdown, Hurricane! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And you got to be so disciplined when you play the option. You got to keep your eyes on your guy. They lost track of the pitch, man. The quarterback pitches it to him. He takes it in the house. Got to be a little bit more sound on defense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 5 over Washington State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air, it's Dalton. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Sends it downfield. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Pressure coming. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Hurricanes will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got to lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Scanning the field, it's Dalton. Right on the money. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Looking deep. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
And that's kind of how their days go, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect.
Makes the grab plenty for the 1st down. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. Slams it ahead. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those 2 teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these 2 squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked
What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
Looking for space. It's Gibson. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. The 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Canes.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Miami 7, Wake Forest 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Wake Forest's offense will take the field for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Pulls it in. It's Vick. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Got the back over the middle. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Demon Deacons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Vick. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Demon Deacons come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his man. It's Jackson. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Wake Forest. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. With jet sweep pass. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll run play action. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Makes a grab for a big play. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Give him 96 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Canes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They're quickly in a 10-point hole, trailing 17-7 and needing to put together a drive.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Got it in the middle, it's Vick. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Jackson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Takes the easy one to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. The give on the inside. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Now this defense could really use a stop on 3rd down as the offense has had its way. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the 1st. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Demon Deacons, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Back's got it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Powers forward. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got stuffed on 2nd down, and still they need 1 yard here on 3rd and goal. On the option. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Right down the boulevard. It's good. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. He's got him. Oh, he got loose. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Skips away from pressure. Got a man. It's Hayes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's St.Clair. Fakes the grab on the left. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lofton. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. Grabbed near the marker. It's Lofton.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Barnes. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's DeLuca. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Demon Deacons have their offense in high gear. Fires to the big fella. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Toss to the outside. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield, it's St.Clair. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Got his man to the left.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Canes can really attack on this second and short. Give to the running back. And some room to work. Give him 109 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. The Hurricanes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got his man quickly. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through two quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at a Legacy Stadium.
The Canes will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Charging forward on the sneak. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground. There he goes. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Now adjusting. He'll try to do it himself. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
And the Hurricanes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lofton. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
Snap to the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On the option. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs.
Trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Canes. A great catch and run for 6. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play and get the touchdown.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. OU, oh my. Oklahoma is putting on a show offensively today. They just simply can't be stopped. They're up by 35 over New Mexico. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's Vick. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, this defense has been dominating their opponent all game long, and I think you're really seeing the fruits of their labor on the recruiting trail. They have got some dudes up front, out of high school, in the portal, and those guys are just wreaking havoc on this offensive line.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt him. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Touch pass on the run. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Lofton. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Snagged out of the air. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
To the air, it's St.Clair. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete on the right side. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Gives it on the option. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. It'll be 3rd and long.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Makes the grab. It's Vick. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They go to the ground. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They'll go with a direct snap. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. The short hands, it's Vick. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set.
Breaks into the open. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like, it's such a timing and art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. He wants to throw it. Rushes on him. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. He'll do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
The Hurricanes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Here's a heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
That's caught. It's DeLuca.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Starting to feel a little pressure. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
Thank
Well, thank y'all if y'all turning into this video. If y'all been watching this video, man, I just played 2 games. 2 good games. It was Wake Forest and who was the other team that I beat? Second, let me see. Week 9. Who did we play? Yeah, we played Wake Forest, and then we played I can't think. Oh yeah, Pittsburgh. Yeah, so but yeah, 2 good games. Pittsburgh played against me pretty well, but got them. Right now we're 8-1 with this transfer quarterback that I got, moving on to 2026. Went to the championship, lost to Indiana, just like how it was planned. So, and now we're just moving on to 2026. But we got this quarterback, St.Clair. He was Ohio State redshirt freshman. We moved on. I got him from Miami. He wanted to come to Miami and be a starter. So he's doing pretty well right now, 8-1. So we're gonna keep it moving. We ain't got that many more games left. Let me see. I think, where are we at right now? Yeah, we got Clemson, Stanford, and then Virginia Tech right there at the end. Virginia Tech is not doing good this year. But, so yeah, and here goes the standings. Let me see. Top. Yeah, here goes the stand. Yeah, Alabama's 8-0 right now. Wow, that's crazy. Ole Miss, just like last year, they were a real good team. USC is doing very well. They're undefeated. Oregon's doing good. Indiana from last year, where are they at? Are they even in? Wow, Indiana is not in here. So Mendoza rolled out, went to the NFL, and Indiana is nowhere to be heard. Oh my goodness, Ohio State is 5-3 right now, which is crazy because they were very good these last 2 years. Notre Dame is 7-2. I think yeah, we beat them this year. That was a good game, but. Yeah, man, St. Clair, the guy that I got from Ohio State, man, he was a redshirt freshman. And right now we are 8-1 with him, so got Clemson next. So I'll be doing that video sometime soon. But thank y'all for watching. Subscribe. Peace.